Coming right up, the Knicks taking on the Hornets. For the Knicks, not the start to the season that this team wanted, but they can turn it around with a win at any time. We'll see if that starts tonight. Hornets, Knicks, up next, right after this. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at New York. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place. And of course, the Hornets down 4 spots.
Well, for the Knicks, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
So the Hornets starting 5. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Miller is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the center position. And for the Knicks, Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Well, Doris, this has a chance to be an old-school physical matchup. 2 teams that place a heavy emphasis on rebounding.
And their rationale is simple, B.A. It's about winning the possession battles. If you board it well on both ends of the floor, number one, you're limiting your opponent to 1 shot, generally speaking, and you're creating multiple opportunities on every offensive possession. There is a reason you emphasize rebounding the basketball.
And the shot's good.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Randall a screen on Ball. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Miller. Back to Ball. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, you love LaMelo Ball staying locked in on that jumper despite the contact. That's excellent concentration.
You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. VA, this kid is special.
Now here's Hayward. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Washington finds Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams with the screen. Fires top of the key. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over-the-back.
To me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Stolen by Ball. And they're pushing it up. Here's Miller. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Randall. Barrett up top. Knocked away. And it's the Hornets on the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, I love Gordon Hayward's tenacity in the low post. This guy's energy earns him a trip to the stripe.
First one falls for him. After signing a huge deal with Boston in 2017, Gordon Hayward had that terrible leg injury.
It's amazing, B.A., how quickly the trajectory of a career can change. It took Gordon Hayward a full year of rehabilitation after what was a gruesome injury. But I admire the work and commitment it took to get back, and now he is rebuilding and contributing to winning again. Well, Gordon Hayward seems to get better and better every year this guy is in the NBA. And the thing maybe that's my favorite about him, he does whatever is requested to put the team in a position to win.
Now here's Randall. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Just 3 to shoot, and that one's good for Brunson. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ball. An easy 2 on the layup. Ball's got 6 points.
Woohoo! LaMelo Ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
Brunson up top, pounded by Ball. Brunson misses.
2 minutes remaining.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Washington outside. Washington, a screen on Brunson. Ball passes to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
This guy looks like a veteran in pick-and-roll action already. LaMelo Ball just taking the defenders apart.
From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Charlotte. 1.5 minutes left now in the first quarter. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. 6-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Now here's Randall. Still no points. Outside Brunson. The 3. Can't get it to drop. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-5 run. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Randall. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Ball with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Ball. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Ball against Brunson. Shoots over Ball, and that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 10.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Hayward outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got Smith. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's McGowan's in at small forward. Smith against Quickly. Smith passes to McGowan's. 5 on the clock. Pulls it in from the elbow. And he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 10.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think surely looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop.
Now here's Ball. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And it's the Hornets on the break.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Brunson against Ball. Pass to quickly. Now it's Hart. Clock at 6. Here's Hartenstein. Shot from the low block. He got a piece of it. Here's McGowan's. DiVincenzo covering. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, this clearly an area that LaMelo Ball takes pride in, the ability to set up his guys.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. R.J. Barrett comes in for DiVincenzo. And it's Grimes in for Quickly. And so it's New York with it. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
Oh boy, throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers too.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
The Knicks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. You know, what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Now here's Washington. 11 points for him last game against Washington.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Ball no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Outside Robinson. Back to Brunson. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Randall, he's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Brunson. Here's Quickly. And in that win against the Spurs, he's another guy who played really well. Shot clock at 5. New York, no good that time either.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Ball passes to Williams. Washington, right side. Pass to Ball. Williams with the screen. The crossover. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
It is very difficult guarding LaMelo Ball to stay disciplined and not bite on that pump fake. He's so good at it.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Hayward, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Robinson. No made baskets yet. Here's Barrett. New York, no good that time either.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Hayward against Barrett. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Hornets lead by 14.
I think Gordon Hayward's height and length makes him a difficult cover. In the pick and roll, this guy is superb at slicing passes through the defense.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Here comes the Knicks. Big answers, everyone. Get loud for them.
Brunson is checked in for Quickly. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Big answer.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. In third, the Knicks.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
Here's Barrett to end the drought. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with a #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
That one goes in.
Now, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
Hayward against Barrett. Miller, the pass to Smith. It's Hayward on the wing. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, there's an accuracy and an assertiveness to Gordon Hayward. So good at getting to the mid-range game.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson against Smith. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
First free throw is good.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Both free throws good from Brunson. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Washington, a screen on Brunson. Smith passes to Washington. Back to Smith. Hayward, right side. And so it's Charlotte. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Hey guys, does it feel like it's warm in the studio to you?
I'm always warm. I run hot.
It's probably because of your Shaq-ritis.
Says the man who hurt so bad he walks like a duck.
I don't talk like a duck.
And now we look back at the first half. Guys, some adjustments needed for the Knicks.
Their defense is the opposite of disruptive. Listen, in the NBA, everyone's so good. You can't completely shut a team down, but at least make them work for it.
I expect that's what they are discussing at this very moment. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. So it's the Hornets now. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Miller. Washington with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Ball. Second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New York trailing. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And that one's good. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Hornets timeout call. All right, man, give it up right now for the Knicks record dance crew. Let's give it up for your Knicks record dance crew.
The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Ball against Brunson. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Miller, the pass to Hayward. Now here's Ball. Williams, a screen on Barrett. Here's Ball. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by New York.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Brunson outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ball. Pass to Washington. Now here's Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Washington, a screen on Barrett. Here's Hayward. Charlotte again missing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
The 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now, if he goes small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with. Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Ball. He's got 12. Robinson with the block.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Ball. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Quickly is checked in for New York. Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for LaMelo Ball. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Tries the spin move. Randall. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down. I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. Inside. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Robinson, a screen on Smith. Quickly from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
For the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Julius Randle. DiVincenzo comes in for Barrett. And Brunson is subbed in for Grimes. Here's Ball on the take. LaMelo working inside.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Brunson passes to Robinson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. And a big finish by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Here's Ball. Robinson with the block. He gets it up. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Knicks out in front, up 2. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Smith, and it's McGowan's in at the 3. The Knicks with the lead. Quickly up top, covered by Smith, and he gets the bucket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, I have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Ball surveys the floor. And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, BA, they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Here's Brunson outside. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Brunson against Ball. Pass to McGowan's. Here's Thor. Ball outside. Richards with a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Over Brunson. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has gotten his first points in this one.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in for Richards. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Williams with the screen. Here's Ball. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Yeah, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
So for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Hart. Barrett comes in for DiVincenzo. And it's Grimes in for Quickly. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 and 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And BA, I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Boy, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Brunson up top. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Randle. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ball. Fires the 3. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Randle a screen on Ball. Brunson passes to Randle. The shake. And the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
So for the Hornets, Washington's checked in for Thor. Hayward comes in for McGowans. And Miller subbed in for Smith. Ball against Brunson. And Ball gets it to go.
Now this guy as much showman as he is basketball player. LaMelo Ball, what a dribble drive.
Brunson passes to Barrett. From 15 feet away. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Barrett. Brunson's got 21.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big time shot.
Ball with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Williams. Pass to Washington. Ball outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Ball against Brunson. Randle a screen on Ball. Here's Brunson. Out left to the wing. Here's Barrett. Here he goes. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture. No hesitation. Wow.
Here's Ball. And he converts the layup. Ball's got 12 points now in the quarter.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots. You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Ball counted.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Grimes following the bucket by the Hornets. The block, and they get it back. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Washington outside. Ball outside. Back to Washington. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
With as much as Brunson handles the ball, he's going to find himself at the line in these key situations. Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Timeout called, the Hornets. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left in the 4th. Your thoughts, guys?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
13. Julius Randle at the line, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Now, these are the moments of responsibility that Julius Randle relishes. Now you've got to make your foul shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Fires away from way outside. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
Make your hell gaming.